Yo, what is up, YouTube? And welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to man gets ghost powers and immediately starts clapping. Bro, I don't know what to expect from this. Bro, it could be something weird. Could be something really, really fucked up. But hey, we gonna get straight into the video, alright?
Clapped by his friend, and now that friend is trying to clap his girlfriend, but he comes back as a ghost to save her and clap back.
Alright, bro. Alright.
In the opening scene, we meet Sam, the banker who's building his own version of the American dream with his girlfriend Molly and his buddy Carl. Sam and Molly are putting their blood, sweat, and tears, mostly sweat, into renovating their new love nest, while Carl assists with the occasional high five for moral support. He's just like me, doing none of the work. One day at work, Sam and Carl find themselves squished in an elevator with a dozen other folks. In an attempt to lighten the mood, Carl jokes about having a contagious disease that causes a rash.
Bro, I wouldn't have done that. I really wouldn't have done that. What the fuck? Bro, what's wrong with this man?
Sensitive areas. Cue a mass exodus on the next floor. Back at the apartment, Sam helps Molly bring in a statue she sculpted. That's the spitting image of a misshapen tree. Regardless, it's art. That night, Sam's got the jitters, feeling like something terrible is on the horizon. Molly reassures him with an "I love you," and he promises that they'll tackle any challenge, as long as it's not algebra. For real, why did they add letters to math? Later, we find the couple's getting their hands dirty with some clay. Molly's working on a new—
But no, for real, why did they add letters to math, bro? If I find whoever added letters to math, I will go over there and personally whoop his ass. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Pot, and Sam tries to help. Of course, he accidentally squishes it, and they share a laugh. As Sam learns the art of pottery, their fingers entwine, and whoops, they embrace, letting their creativity take a backseat to passion. The next day, Sam uncovers a financial mystery at work and tells Carl about it. He invites Carl to join him and Molly for a night out at the theater to see Macbeth, because nothing says date night like a murderous power couple. But Carl takes a rain check. After the show, Molly pops the big question. She wants to marry Sam. A quality moment. Sam hesitates, likely wondering if he can live with her cooking. Well, he can always eat that ass. As it
Okay, that caught me off guard. What the fuck?
They celebrate their decision. A shady dude with a gun sneaks up on them, demanding Sam's wallet. The mugger smacks Molly, and in the chaos, a gunshot rings out. Sam gives chase but returns to find Molly crying over his now lifeless body. Yikes. Talk about a plot twist. Sam's spirit starts stripping, seeing Molly in bed and then a bright light above him. He's on the fast track to the pearly gates, but he's not ready for his heavenly debut. He decides to stick around for a while, but now he's got some spooky new powers. As Sam's body is rushed to the hospital, detectives question Molly. An older ghost gentleman pops up to give Sam the 411 on his new afterlife situation. They watch as another soul gets its VIP ticket to heaven, while the older ghost guy explains the whole heaven or hell deal. Then he vanishes, leaving Sam both dead and confused. Bummer. Sam's ghostly adventure continues as he realizes he can now walk through people, which is great for avoiding awkward small talk. The nurse he just phased through? Yeah, she never saw him coming. Or going, for that matter.
Well, I wouldn't have said that, but at the same time, man, shit, if I had ghost powers, you already know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
A few days later, Sam finds himself crashing his own funeral. Talk about the ultimate party crasher, am I right? He sees Molly and her buddy Carl having a sob fest. Sam spots this random ghost chick just chilling in the cemetery like it's her VIP lounge. He sticks close to Molly like a clingy ex-boyfriend, but with more feels and less being alive. Molly mumbles to herself saying she can still sense Sam's presence. Sam tries to chat her up, but only the cat can see him. Sam and the cat lock eyes. The tension is palpable. And then poof, the cat hightails it out of there. The next day, Carl and Molly rummage through Sam's stuff like they're on an episode of Storage Wars. Carl tells Molly she needs to go for a walk and move on because, spoiler alert, she's not the one who kicked the bucket. Molly slaps him, then apologizes because, he's probably right. They head outside together. Sam, still mastering his ghosting skills, struggles to follow them through a door. This amateur's got nothing on Casper. Meanwhile, Sam's killer sneaks into Molly's house with a key. Dun dun dun! It's a mystery how he got it, and what his evil plans are. Molly comes back and the killer hides. Sam wants to warn her, but she can't hear him. Sam channels his inner cat whisperer, scares the cat into scratching the killer's face, and the dude bolts. Feeling all ghostly and heroic, Sam manages to chase the killer through the door and onto a subway. Another ghost, obviously a seasoned pro, attacks Sam. This guy's like the ghost version of Chuck Norris, even grabbing Sam and touching physical objects. The ghost screams at Sam, telling him he's in the wrong hood, and to scram. When the train stops, the killer gets off and Sam follows him home. The killer sits on his bed, dials a number, and spills the beans about not finding what he wanted in Molly's house. He'll try again in a few days. Persistence is key, folks. Except when you're ugly, then it's just creepy. Sam stumbles
Bro, what is happening? I am so confused now. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I am so freaking confused. Like, I wasn't confused at first because I understood, but now I'm just utterly confused.
Upon a spiritual advisor's sign and finds his lady, Oda, who's trying to connect with her late husband. Oda's pulling the fast one on her, and Sam's not having it.
Bro.
He accuses Oda of fraud, and she freaks out, hearing his ghostly voice. She bolts to her room, and later, Oda May's assistants take care of her in her apartment. Ghost drama, am I right? Sam desperately chats up Oda, practically begging her to help Molly by spilling the beans about the psycho intruder at her place. Oda, not exactly thrilled about the idea, gives Molly a ring, but when Molly hears it's a message from Sam, she's like, nah, I'm good, and hangs up. Sam, being the obnoxious ghost he is, won't take no for an answer and decides to belt out an off-key serenade to keep Oda awake. Finally, Oda gives in, thinking, fine, anything to shut this guy up. The next day, Oda and Sam roll up to Molly's crib and hit the intercom, but Molly's still all scam alert and ignores them. So Oda's left screaming random secrets at Molly's window, looking like a total lunatic until Molly finally gets the hint and lets her in. Once inside, Oda and Sam start bickering like an old married couple, and Molly's just like, Oda, who are you arguing with? After chilling out, Oda spills the tea about the killer, including his name and where he's holed up. Freaked out, Oda pieces out. Molly calls Carl and fills him in on the whole shebang. Carl thinks it's all a big joke, but agrees to check out Sam's supposed killer, just to ease Molly's mind. He gives her a cheeky smooch and tells her to take a breather. Carl and Sam end up at the
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Killer's place, where Sam discovers that Carl and the killer are basically BFFs. Gobsmacked, Sam overhears their convo and realizes Carl hired the killer to swipe Sam's wallet, which happened to have the access code to a sweet $4 million bank account. The plot twist? Sam wasn't supposed to get clapped. Whoops. Carl orders the killer to take care of Oda and bounces. Sam follows, hurling insults at him, but it's like yelling at a brick wall since Carl can't hear a thing. The next day, Molly spills her guts at the police station, but the cops are all, sure, ma'am. One of them half-heartedly looks into the killer's past but comes up empty. Meanwhile, Carl sneaks into Molly's apartment, swipes the access code, and cashes in on the big payday. Later, Carl swings by Molly's place. All apologies for not believing her. He accidentally spills coffee on his shirt and takes it off, hoping to score some brownie points. After some awkward chit-chat,
Bro, if you're gonna take your shirt off in front of a woman, you have to ask for consent. That's important, y'all. Ask for consent. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to be inspirational for. Like, shit. When I want a woman, I don't tell her shit. I just do it. I'm joking. That's a joke.
Carl plants a kiss on Molly. Sam, seething with jealousy, goes all poltergeist and knocks something off the table. Molly's spidey senses start tingling, and she's like, yeah, Carl, you gotta go. Determined to level up his ghost game, Sam hunts down the creepy subway dude who beat him up before. This guy's got mad ghost skills, and Sam's all about learning the tricks of the trade. They meet up at an abandoned subway station where the stranger tells Sam he's gotta use his big old ghost brain to move stuff. Sam gives it a shot and nails it. Ghost high five, says the stranger before diving into a passing train. He's just like me, for real. Sam, feeling pretty pumped, goes to visit Oda, only to find her study is a straight-up ghost convention. So it turns out that after a quick chit-chat with Sam, Oda can now not only talk to ghosts, but also has the power of ghostly possession. I mean, who wouldn't want a supernatural party trick like that? One such ghost, Orlando, decides to give Oda's body a spin, talking to his wife while he's at it. Oda, not too thrilled about this unwelcome intrusion, kicks him out and yells at everyone to scram. After the ghostly squad clears out, the killer waltzes in and takes a seat. Sam, always the helpful ghost, gives Oda the 411 on her uninvited guest, and she makes a speedy exit to her room. The killer fires a shot at the door and then, like a scaredy cat, scampers off. Sam promises Oda a ghost-free life if she helps him out with a little something. The next day, Oda and Sam hit the bank, trying to mess up Carl's plan. Oda, in her best Rita Miller impression, plays the part of the account owner, while Sam acts as her personal ghostly teleprompter. Sam dishes the dirt on his former coworker Ferguson, basically calling him a clown. Oda informs the security guard that she's been chilling with Ferguson and his smoking hot wife. Sam tells Oda that schmoozing with Ferguson will be a piece of cake, because the guy was so plastered at the party that he could have chatted up a cardboard cutout of Tina Turner and now remembered a thing. Oda tells Ferguson she's there to withdraw all the money and close the account. Molly suddenly walks into the bank and Sam, in full panic mode, sends a box of envelopes flying as a distraction. I mean, if Molly saw Oda, she'd definitely pin the crime on her, which would be kind of racist. Later, Sam and Oda shut...
Oh yeah, look at this nigga trying to steal my damn money.
Out of the bank with a cool $4 million check. Carl gets back to work, tries to access Rita Miller's account, and freaks out when he finds it closed. He wonders if someone messed with the computer, but when a colleague offers help, he's all, nah, I got this. Because duh, he's committing fraud. As Oda and Sam leave the bank, she's already making plans for her newfound fortune, but Sam, being the ghostly voice of reason, tells her to donate it to charity. Oda's like, no way, I am the charity. But Sam warns her that keeping the check is a one-way ticket to danger. Reluctantly, she hands over the check to some nuts, who are positively shook by the whooping $4 million. Mr. Beast moment. Meanwhile,
you could have gave it to an orphanage, not some random nuns on a damn street.
Carl's in his office sweating bullets trying to come up with an explanation. Sam, with a cheeky grin, decides to have some fun. He uses his ghostly powers to move a chair and free Carl out. Then he types the word murderer on the screen. When Carl demands to know who's behind this, Sam types his name over and over. Carl freaks out, smashing the computer to bits. Later, Carl swings by Molly's place.
He didn't smash that motherfucker to bits. He just threw it, bro.
Trying to get the scoop on what Oda's been saying about Sam. Molly says it doesn't matter, but spills the tea that she saw her at the bank today. Carl's eyes pop like emojis and asks for some meds because he's feeling more sick than a Monday morning. As Molly goes to fetch the medicine, Sam starts poking Carl like he's trying to get his attention on Facebook, causing him to stumble. Carl grabs a ginormous knife from the kitchen and tells Sam that he's going to turn Molly into a ghost like Casper. Carl gives Sam an ultimatum. Hand over the cash by tomorrow, or Molly's going to be ghost toast. Quite possibly my best joke ever. She returns with the medicine, but Carl looks like a banana and splits, saying he'll be back tomorrow night. Sam knows things are about to get real, so he bolts to warn Oda that Carl and the killer are coming for the dough. Just then, Sam spots the two baddies parking outside Oda's crib like they're late for a party. As the goons sneak in, Oda and her squad zoom through the apartment complex and end up at Grandma's house. No, not that one. Soon after, the murderer and Carl storm Oda's place searching for the check, but no dice. Meanwhile, Sam goes all poltergeist on the furniture, freaking out the killer, who locks himself in the bathroom. To really scare the pants off him, Sam cranks the faucet and writes "boo" on the mirror, like he's a haunted Banksy. The killer shoots the mirror and hightails it, with Carl not far behind. Sam gives the killer a little ghostly shove into the street, and the guy collides with everything like a living pinball. He runs screaming like a streaker at a football game and gets smacked by a car. Suddenly, the killer's ghost pops out, and Sam's like, dude, no way. Just then, shadowy figures crawl from the ground like they're late to the underworld party and drag the killer off to the hot place. You know the one. Oda and Sam rush to warn Molly about Carl's impending arrival, but she's stubborn as a mule and won't let Oda in. She threatens to call the cops, and Oda's like, for real, do it. Oda spills the beans about Carl's murderous intentions, and Sam dishes on Molly's outfit to prove he's there. Then Sam pulls a little ghost trick, levitating a coin like he's David Blaine, and Molly's mind is officially blown. Through tears and a smile, she lets Oda in. Molly calls the fuzz and chats with Sam through Oda like they're using a supernatural walkie-talkie. Feeling the love, Oda lets Sam borrow her body for a quick hug with Molly. Sam doesn't hesitate, and they embrace like it's a rom-com finale. But then Carl comes knocking like the world's worst neighbor, shooting the lock to get in. Oda and Molly make a break for it, heading to the balcony while Sam tries and fails to stop Carl. The ladies climb a ladder onto a construction site, tiptoeing across planks like they're auditioning for Cirque du Soleil. Carl's hot on their heels, and when they're scaling another ladder, he grabs Oda's leg like he's playing a twisted game of tag. Molly goes full superhero, leaping onto Carl to save Oda, but he knocks her down. He grabs Oda again, but Sam finally shoves him off like a boss. Carl snatches Molly and threatens to shoot her, but Sam uses his ghost food to knock the gun away. Carl lunges for it, but Sam's not having it. Cornered, Carl smashes a window, but karma's a glass, and a huge shard falls on him, ending his villainous career. As he bites the dust, his soul floats out, and he finally sees a heartbroken and disappointed Sam. Soon after, the shadowy underworld bouncers arrive to escort Carl's soul to the eternal after-party from hell. With his mission on Earth wrapped up like a burrito, a shiny portal to heaven opens up for Sam. Before he takes the Celestial Express, he hugs his beloved Molly one last time, making it a moment they'll both remember forever. Sam steps into the light, off to the great beyond, knowing he did everything he could to save the day and protect his one true love. Moral of the story? Ghost toast. He got...
Alright, so that's the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. This is probably going to be the video I'm going to upload for today. I have more content on the way. I just got to edit it. I just wanted to give something quick out so that y'all can have something to watch while I'm editing everything. Something's going to be out tomorrow. Something's going to be out the next day. I'm going to be posting every day. You know what I'm saying? Saturday, I'm probably going to be streaming. You know what I'm saying? Jay, if you're watching this, you better get your mind right or I'm going to get you right. You know what I'm saying? You fucking motherfucker.